Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see today I'm doing my July wrap up and August TBR list. One of the books that I read this month was The Power by Naomi Alderman, which I mentioned in my previous video as well. I would highly recommend this book to everyone. It is like a utopian style feminist power novel. It's really incredible and it follows some really amazing characters around the world and how each of them come to terms with this new ability that women have to kind of shock or electrocute with their hands. Another book that I read this month was a poetry collection by Amanda Lovelace called The Princess Saves Herself. In this one, it follows a lot of heartbreak and a lot of loss that she has experienced. Just a series of really amazing short poems all built together to build up this narrative of the past few years of her life, and it's a really incredible collection on her mother, her family and her relationships and how she has had to cope with different things that she has been through. I also, while I was in London a couple of weeks ago, picked up some little black penguin books and I've read a couple of those recently. The first one that I read was The Old Nurse's Tale, which was a reread. I read it for my first term of university last year, and it's a classic gothic tale. It's just a short story, but it's absolutely incredible. It's one of my favourite gothic tales that I've read recently, and it kind of follows this idea of it's like a ghostly presence in this big old house, and this family try to cope with it and they're trying to figure out why they're being haunted, and it's just a really good unravelling. I also read The Lifted Veil by George Eliot, which is another gothic tale, but this one kind of follows the idea of mediums and interacting with the ghostly realm. It's nice to carry on reading gothic novels after finishing my modules. I really wasn't sure whether or not I would carry on reading new stories, but I'm really glad that I have. Okay, so moving on to the fun stuff. I have quite a long reading list for August. I'm not sure that I'll get through everything. I probably won't. I always kind of set myself a big target and just never do it. But I'm really excited to be picking up some of these books. I was recently in London for another interview and they gave me a few books as well, so I'm really hoping to read some of these ones. My current read is Standard Deviation by Katherine Heiny. I'm about 100 pages in and I'm really enjoying it so far. A lot of the writing is about how his second wife is very different to his first wife, and he's just reconnected with his first wife and they're doing all these like coupley things together, the two couples, and it's really interesting to see the different personalities and how he can love two people that are so completely different. But I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those books as well, it's written in this kind of conversation style, and because his wife is so energetic all the time, I find myself like reading really fast, trying to like keep up with the pace. But it's a really incredible read. I would really recommend it so far. I'm really enjoying it. Another book that I was given was just a little essay. It's called We Should All Be Feminists. It's just a little essay published by Fourth Estate about why we should all be feminists and why aren't we already, so I'm really looking forward to reading that one too. I'm setting myself a big target with this next one, and that is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. I really need to read this book. Lady Midnight last year was a feat, especially with university, but I have no excuse not to pick up this huge, gigantic piece of literature now. But I'm really excited to finally get through it. I really like the fact already that the book starts with another Edgar Allan Poe poem. That's probably one of my favourite things about this series so far, is that Cassandra Clare has incorporated that traditional Gothic poetry into the format and the actual plot lines of the novel. I'm really excited to see how it carries on from Annabel Lee. I am really excited to carry on with the Dark Artifices series. Next, there are a couple small books that I want to read. So we have Aphra Behn's Oroonoko. I studied a little bit of Aphra Behn this year for my Blue Stockings module at university, and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't get a chance to read the book while I was studying. It's about an African prince who's sold into slavery, and it follows a lot to do with the slave trade, so I'm really excited to get into this one. And again, it's just really cute. I really like these little Penguin Classics. I bought like 6 of them. Another little black book from Penguin Classics is Matilda by Shelley. As you will know if you have been following my channel, I absolutely adore Shelley. She's an incredible writer, one of my favourite Gothic writers. And yeah, Matilda is based on the relationship between a man and the passion that he has for his daughter. So it seems a little bit sketchy, and it wasn't even published for over a century after it was written. It's not very long, it's about 100 pages. If I get a chance, there is another novel that I'm looking forward to reading. I got it from Fourth Estate while I was in London this week, and that is The Ice by Laline Paull. I absolutely adore the cover. It is one of the proof copies. It was May 2017. I'm really excited to read this. I actually don't know anything about it, and I don't want to read the inside page. I just want to get into it and kind of see what happens, but it's really, really intrigued me. I think this is pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, so thank you Fourth Estate for that one as well. So that is my July wrap up and my August TBR done. Obviously I didn't read very much last month, so I've given myself a pretty big target to get done by the end of the month. It is also my birthday this month, so hopefully in a few weeks time you'll see another birthday haul. I'm really looking forward to it. Even if I don't get any books, I'm just going to go and buy loads of books and notebooks. Hopefully there will be a haul video coming your way. If you've read any of these books as well, please do let me know in the comments what you thought of them. I'm really excited to read them. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. I publish a video every week, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys again. Bye!